I'm just going to call a spade a spade. It makes us look nuts. Because unilaterally saying, hey, I know we have these trade deals, and I know all of your companies are working off of margins that, like, you've dialed all your margins in. Canada, Mexico, the US, we've all done this. We've all built supply chains over time and spent time and money and spent our thousands and onboarded stuff and brought in bandage. There is value in national defense. I grant that. There is value in US jobs. I can see that. There is revenue that comes. As soon as jobs come back to the US, it's going to cut into this revenue number even farther. If we sell less units, it's going to cut into this revenue number even farther. If we eliminate this job and outsource it to a bandage company that's established in the US, it's not going to be in my town unless I happen to be the place where we manufacture bandages. So we're going to lose one local job for one conglomerate. So it's just not clean. So as far as revenue goes, I think this number is overstated. As far as jobs go, I think this number is overstated. As far as defense goes, I think that's valid. And that's what they did the last time. Like, that's what the Trump administration did the last time. They looked at China and they said, hey, China's cheating in these specific ways, and we're going to attach these specific tariffs. And like almost all the economists I've read have gone through those tariffs and said, hey, were they a net positive or a net negative? And they said, well, they were actually really targeted to specific industries where tariffs made sense. And so the Biden administration, like, let them ride. There's no way. We're living with them, and there's no way to unwrap history like that. But everyone seems to agree that a targeted tariff regime in the US can and does make some deal of sense. I've read articles that say that a single car has parts that cross the border from US to Canada 5 to 20 times in the manufacture of that car. It's complicated. Are you talking I'm going to pay a 20% tariff 20 times? Are you talking I'm paying a 20% tariff every time it changes the hand to a different company because that different company is a subcontractor? And so if that's the case, it's complicated. It's certainly not like this simple magic wand that everyone just adapts to, that we all just figure it out, right? So it creates this enormous administrative burden for companies to figure it out. But we got to figure it out because we live in the USA. Here's the problem. Here's the number one problem of the whole thing, right? Ready? The number one problem in this whole conversation, in my opinion, is what do they call it? Markets hate uncertainty. Uncertainty. Markets hate uncertainty. That clip, it's actually a short piece of an 1 hour and 10-minute long form video that we produced talking about one of my companies and how the tariffs are going to affect them. If that sounds interesting to you, here's the link below.